10 Fun Facts about Doberman Pinschers. 1. They were first bred by a tax collector. Herr Karl Louis Doberman was a guy who had a variety of positions, including tax collector, police officer, night guard, and dog catcher. Doberman's job frequently required him to travel through dangerous neighborhoods at night carrying sacks of cash, which made him anxious. He had access to the pound, so it made sense to create a canine bodyguard to protect him and his money. He desired a medium-sized, elegantly threatening dog. The resulting dog has dark fur with brown markings, and is slender and strong. 2. Any job will do for these dogs. Dobermans are highly intelligent and athletic dogs, thus they are capable of completing any duty. And even if you're less enthusiastic about it, that includes being the lapdog. Dobies have been employed in a wide range of professions and sports, including therapy, search and rescue, scent tracking, coursing, diving, and guiding the blind. 3. They star in movies. There were plenty of corny movies in the 1970s, but the Doberman Gang from 1972 pushes the limits of humor. The movie is about 6 vicious dobies with a craving for frigid cash that leaves banks bone bare, according to the narrator in the teaser. All of the canines bear the names of well-known bank robbers: Ma Barker, Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, Dillinger, Bonnie, and Clyde. These trained dogs steal a ton of money using their seductive growls and barks. If you find that idea absurd, remember that there were 2 sequels and discussions for a remake as recently as 2010. 4. They made great war heroes. The first dog fatality in the 1944 Battle of Guam during World War II was Kurt the Doberman. The Japanese soldiers were approaching, so he walked in front of the men to warn them. The heroic dog was killed by an enemy grenade, but his courage prevented many other soldiers from suffering the same fate. On Guam, in what is now known as the United States Marine Corps War Dog Cemetery, Kurt became the first of 25 war dogs to be laid to rest there. The names of the 24 other canines are written on the side of a memorial that has been built in the cemetery and includes a bronze statue of Kurt. It was made by Susan Bahari, an artist. Despite the fact that it is a war memorial, she claimed that it was more of a subject and was more about love. I hope that when they view that piece, they can carry a little bit of love with them. I hope they can sense the love we and the dogs shared for one another. 5. Their 5th smartest breed. The 5th smartest breed, Dobermans, are very simple to teach. Their human friends pay a price for their intelligence. Dobermans have a reputation for deceiving their handlers and being easily bored. 6. There have been Doberman drill teams. At the 1959 Westminster KC Dog Show at Madison Square Garden in New York City, Tess Henseler organized the first of numerous Doberman drill teams, which went on to perform. The ensembles exhibited the canines' remarkable agility and intelligence while performing at various celebrations and sporting events. Rosalie Alvarez later started her own group, which toured for 30 years. 7. A lot of dogs went into the breeding process. Nobody is absolutely sure what breeds went into creating the Doberman Pinscher because Doberman did not keep good records of his breeding endeavors. The Rottweiler, German Short-Haired Pointer, Weimaraner, Manchester Terrier, Beauceron, Great Dane, Black and Tan Terrier, and Greyhound are said to be among the canines involved. 8. Ear and tail docking served a purpose. These dogs needed to be prepared for combat because they were bred to serve as personal guards. To prevent potential conflicts, some owners remove vulnerable areas like the tail and ears, which can be tugged or ripped. Although most Dobermans are no longer used for fighting, there are still health issues to take into account. Doberman tails are much more brittle and susceptible to breaking than those of other breeds. Floppy ears can also lead to ear infections by obstructing the easy passage of air into the ear canals. Some owners will dock these limbs just out of caution to prevent further harm. However, many people view this procedure as unnecessary and harsh, and some nations, like as Australia and the UK, have even outlawed it. 9. Breeding is making them more docile. Breeders are removing aggressive traits from Dobermans as they transform from guard dogs to devoted companions. Even though Dobies now have a milder temperament, every dog is unique, and a lot of a dog's disposition depends on correct training. Only when properly taught and socialized can these canines be wonderful with families and young children. 10. They're quite a new breed. Dobermans are more recent additions to the canine world than other breeds that have been around for centuries. The breed is less than 150 years old and has its roots in Germany. It first took shape in the early 1880s. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fantastic facts and stories.